Hello, intrepid followers, subscribers, and watchers of my YouTube videos. Guess what today is? Today is April 15th. This is the anniversary of the first time I ever uploaded a video to YouTube. And so I'm eating some ice cream. I got a hot fudge sundae from Baskin Robbins as a way of celebrating my 13 years on YouTube. And I thought I would share that with you guys. Forget me! So I don't have hats or balloons or streamers or anything, but I just wanted to come on the channel, give you a few updates, let you know what's going on and how to better support me in the coming years. So at least for the next 6 months, I have a plan. And I want to share it with you guys here on YouTube. So if you're watching this and you're wondering what I'm doing, and you're seeing this later, you might already have been seeing the new videos I'm making. So I have 2 new kinds of series I'm going to be doing, and I'm very excited for them. I've talked about them in the past on here and other places. But I thought it was time to come clean and say they are happening this year. I know with everything that's been going on in the world, it's been really hard to make content. I don't know if you noticed, there was around this time last year, I slowed down making content for a while just because I didn't know what to do, where I was going and what I was doing, because all my content was about going to comic book conventions. And well, there were none, but they're starting to come back. Comic book conventions are starting to come back. Now, I'm still a little leery or tense about going to them, so I won't start going back to comic book conventions until about 2022. So look for me to do some stuff at conventions in 2022. It's very fun. I do miss it. I miss a lot of the people I know, but we're finding other ways of connecting and hanging out. And of course, one of those, as you know, is Cosplay in the Geekfort. So if you haven't been watching that series, it's a show I do every month. This month is Down in Creative Studios. That's going to be coming out the end of this month. I'm looking so forward to having her on the show and sharing her cosplay. She's one of the first cosplayers I ever videoed for one of my cosplay videos. So it's very exciting to see her in the videos. And then, of course, unboxings are coming back because I've gotten some stuff that I want to unbox to share with you. So my unboxing videos are coming back. The first one up is tomorrow. It's a Funko one. So I'm excited to do the Funko unboxings again. It's a great way to get some new Funkos in my collection. So look for that tomorrow. I will also be doing other unboxings of things like comic books or other random things. And if you think, you know what, there's something you think I would love that's Funko or comic book related, if you have something you think I would like that's Funko or comic book related, please go ahead and send it to me. I would love to share it with the world. Now, if you're like, how can I better support the channel besides just liking and commenting and sharing this videos that I make? I do some really great things on Patreon. That's right, Patreon. I have a Patreon. And one of the levels of my support on Patreon is they get postcards. These postcards might be art from a comic book convention or from a place I go to, or they could be from a place I go to that has a comic book convention. So you should check out my Patreon. Link to that, of course, in the description. Now, I told you there's going to be 2 new series I'm doing here on my channel. One is going to be about comic books, and it's about comic book stores. One of the places that most everyone in the contiguous United States goes to get their comic books is at comic book stores. So I'm going to be doing a series where I go to a comic book store and tour it and show you what it looks like. I'm going to be starting here in my hometown with my comic book store that I go to. So that one will be coming up soon. And then I'll go from there. So we'll see how far I go with it and how many comic book stores I get to show you that are all over. Maybe I'll get to go to other cities and states. If you know of a comic book store that you're at and you would love me to come by and see it, I would love to do that. So put a comment down below about yours and I'll add it to my list. If you know of a cosplayer you think would be great for me to interview for my Cosplay in the Geekfort, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to see who they are and maybe get to interview them and share their lovely, wonderful cosplays they make. And the second video series I'm going to be doing, I'm actually sitting at my desk. That's why I'm not in my usual spot, my studio spot, which is sort of over there, as you can see, which is a little messy because if you haven't been watching my organizing videos, I've been reorganizing this room and my comic books. But anyway, the second video series I'm going to be doing is comic book related in a little bit, but it's also movie related. I'm calling it Panel to Screen. It's called Panel to Screen because it's about comic books that were made into movies. And we're going to be starting with, of course, the MCU. And the first one is, of course, Iron Man back in 2008. So that will be coming out soon. So that's all the new things that are coming up. And don't forget, remember, that to share the love. Let other people know about my channel and about what I'm doing on it. I love hearing from you guys in the comments. So please always leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the video or something I'm doing. And it's always great to interact with you here. Thanks again for your support. And 13 years, yay! 13 years on YouTube. Thanks for joining me. I hope you look forward to the series I'm doing, of course. So we've got my comic book organizing videos, we've got comic book and other stuff that like Funkos that I'm gonna unbox. We've got cosplay in the Geekfort, and we've got the new comic book store series and the panel to screen video series. So 5 videos, that means I'll have one a week to share with you. And then like I usually have my like 3-minute movie reviews. So if I see a movie, I'll be throwing that video up randomly. That could come at any time in the month, depending on when I see a movie or what I watch. And I do some reviews sometimes. If you haven't seen those, I've got one coming out with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's going to be coming out soon too. And that's another series that I sometimes do. That's a sometimes series thing, not a permanent all the time. But look for my videos. If you're here first time, you've never seen any of my videos, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us. And I hope you all enjoy what I have to offer to you. And thanks again for showing up. And thanks again for being here. And again, thank you to my patrons that I already have that help me out and support me with all this. I appreciate what you've given me. And I look forward to doing more for you and for the rest of the year. And however much longer I'm here on YouTube. Hey, maybe it'll be another 13 years. That would be great, wouldn't it? All right. Thanks, everyone. And have a good day.